All right, so my inbox blew up. You all sent this to me, and I hear you. I hear you, my fellow listeners. And if you didn't know, for the second year in a row, those of you who sent me the article today, you may not have known that last year, the fine citizens of Minneapolis also got into firework fights with each other and took a couple pot shots at police. Here, there is a video of what looks to be a Somali youth, because all the white women in Minnesota say, "Oh my God, we're such good people. Come to our place. We want what Sweden has." What do you mean, raisins? They voted. It just, but what do you, here's the other, like, yeah, I see it. What do you want me to say? Do you know how tired I am of predicting things a decade and change in advance? What did you expect? You have a bunch of, let's read through it first, then I'll go through it again. We'll go through it again about the self-loathing people known as Minnesotans. Minneapolis Police Department, 16 arrested for shooting fireworks at people on 4th of July. All right. Well, okay. So I guarantee you these 16 are going to be exonerated and celebrated and put in a parade, because Minneapolitans, especially the citizens of Minneapolis, but Minnesotans in general, dude, they're jerking off to this right now. There's so many Minnesota women with their vibrators down there. I don't understand the self-loathing. You're going to have to talk to Scandinavians, even though technically I am 60% Scandinavian. Unfortunately, very ashamed about that. I thought we were Irish. Then you do the test, and and now I'm one of them. Only, only by blood. I detest the culture. I detest it. So here it is. Golly. Okay, KSTP. 75% of your screen is advertisements. Authorities say more than a dozen people were arrested late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning after fireworks were shot at pedestrians, cars, and police. Minneapolis and Minnesota women lined up immediately to have sex with all the criminals. I had that part. During a news conference Wednesday afternoon, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara said he's probably thinking he's Irish too. It turns out he's Scandinavian. No! Said a total of 16 people, 11 juveniles, and 5 adults were arrested for so brazenly and recklessly discharging fireworks at people. What did you think was going to happen when you raised them under a matriarchy? What did you think was going to happen when you raised them with government? That's what happens when the government replaces the father. This is what happens. There's no discipline. I'm fascinated how the social scientists know they have the answer to everything, yet you keep looking at now fully failed societies, whether it's an older failed society like Detroit, a thoroughly failed society like San Francisco, or now a modernly, currently failing society like Minneapolis. Like, just don't listen. Look, the liberal white women shouldn't talk. Okay, their ideas is just like you go over there and shut up. Like, your ideas are so bad. But I mean, how much? And now it, just like the riots, just like the crime, just like they're punishing their own people. And I know, talking to people who lived in San Francisco, like when they were in a fancy, I mean, not fancy, but a nice apartment. And then all of a sudden there was homeless people and camping in their atrium or the doorway. Everyone, especially the liberal white women, immediately came to defend the degenerate, the parasite, the criminal, the scum. Well, at least you have housing. They're going to be the death of you all. They're going to be the death of you all. I don't care how pretty they are. I don't care how nice the words sound. You don't listen to the liberal white whamans. It's not because they're white or women. It's because they're leftists. But there's a special, they got a special knack, a special niche, an extra special level of self-hatred and contempt for productive people. Like, if there's ever a criminal, don't worry, white woman to the rescue. I mean, like, almost like Superman with her super hearing, super white woman liberal hearing. Oh, a bad guy's about to get arrested. I will stop. Oh, stop. Oh, wait, it's a white guy. Okay, you can torture him. Fine. It's all right. It's popular. I just want to, ultimately what it is, they want to be popular. Even if the city is being destroyed in front. Do you know how many Minnesota women were masturbating and just creaming over themselves when the riots were going on? Do you know how many liberal white women in Minnesota were doing that? I'm sure many other women of various races and colors and ethnicities were kind of getting off to, but the liberal white women were the most. They were. They're like, oh my God, our society is collapsing. It's so good. Unfortunately, no serious injuries reported in connection to those incidents. Several social media posts showed and described people shooting fireworks at people at police Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. To that point, Minneapolis police had said the holiday weekend was relatively quiet after last year's chaos. Okay, no more. Not even a month ago. 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, there was a big push in Star Tribune, which is the Minneapolis Communist Rag. It's the government media arm of the city of Minneapolis. And they were talking about Minneapolis is safe. Why aren't people coming down? We got to reinvent Minneapolis. Oh my God, look at this. An authentic street taco truck. Oh, the white women. Oh, did they get excited about that? They went and now they sold out of vibrators. Oh my God. And then Target had a sale. They couldn't speak for days. Oh, yeah, it's safe now. Here, come on down for the 4th of July. Sure. All right. All right. What's great, not a lot of you know, but I read several other articles that you all sent me. These are this is where the gentrification was. Oh my goodness. Oh, where the good liberal white people are going to go. I have a loft, not a condo, a loft. I am so amazing. What do you mean fireworks and hit cop? What? I'm busy jerking myself off about what a good liberal I am. What do you mean they set my car on fire? And that's the area this is happening in. I'm sure there were other areas that there was chaos. O'Hara said 5 Witness News on Tuesday that officers will be on the lookout for those using fireworks in ways that endanger lives or property. This year, city leaders closed the Stone Arch Bridge. That's the area. Nightly from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. over the weekend, citing last year's incidents. Despite the overnight mayhem, O'Hara said he was happy with his department's planning response to everything. This year, we kept these groups on the run throughout the night compared to being overwhelmed and overrun last year. I hear you guys are down about 30%. I think all the Minneapolis police officers just walked. He's like, nope, done. See you. Bye. We're out of here. It's challenging for us because we wind up having so many people that just want to stand around and watch, and that adds to and almost encourages the behavior. O'Hara added, well, you're in a failed state. Not state, I mean municipality. The Minneapolis generally, not all obviously, disproportionately raised without fathers. The soy boy, oh my goodness, oh, someone stop. And like the gangbanger, like, yeah, I've been to jail at 16. I got more street smarts than all of you. The chief still denounced several instances of what he called egregious and dangerous behavior over the 4th of July. Over the 4th of July and said the night was not a success, but a progress over last year. O'Hara also heralded the work of a police officer who was inside a squad as it got fired upon with it. Why? Because he sat and did nothing? Commending the officer's professionalism and waiting for the fireworks to stop, and then pursuing the person responsible for taking the individual into custody. Well, who got arrested? Aren't we going to see the 5 adults? Come on, Minneapolis. I can't wait till that spills into Edina. I cannot wait. Look, guys, Minneapolis, you guys aren't setting your sights large enough or big enough. There's nicer cars, nicer things, easier pickings, weaker people out in Edina, St. Louis Park. expand your minds. Become like a Joker type of leader. Like, you guys aren't thinking big enough. Why are you just on this 5-block area? There's choke points here and here and here with all the lakes and the bridges. You could own this town. I don't know. So what do you want? What? Mhm. You kicked fathers out of the household. Fathers weren't want to really be around. You paid the degenerates to have kids. People don't raise their kids. I don't know. You know, and there's not going to be any willpower set, not at the state level. Suburbs went blue. No, suburbs went blue last time. The Democrats have both houses within the state. You had a Democrat governor. Go look whatever they passed. They passed a whole bunch of new. They're going to become the cold San Francisco. What they're going to become. And then here's what y'all got to realize: most Minnesotans are going to celebrate it. They're going to be like, ah. They're too stupid. They can't even get their hands lined up to clap correctly. That's why you just hear a lot of whiffing of air when Minneapolis people and Minnesotans clap. They're gonna cheer it on. I'm only being slightly. I'm partly being truthful. I think there are some people like there is this Minnesota white guilt, which is oh my goodness, we really ought to burn down our cities, let them be overrun with criminals. They do. I don't know why. I'm 60 odd percent Scandinavian. Don't ask me. I didn't sign. I have a brain. I don't let my genetics just run me all over. Oh my God, you're right. I should be self-loathing and slice my wrists. I'm a Scandinavian. Maybe it was because I didn't know. Maybe it's that there was a placebo effect. I thought I should go fight someone and drink whiskey. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I'm Scandinavian, so I should drink vodka and hate myself. And eat bad fish? What do I do? What pride do I have? Just let people run over me roughshod. Okay, I can do that. I don't know why, but they do. I can explain the liberal white women thing is that above all, now of course this would extend to women in general, but more so I guess the liberal white women. They definitely want to be popular. They would gladly vote to destroy a country and a nation to be popular than to sit down and think and say, no, I'm not voting with the hive. That's dumb. If we do that, no one's going to work or whatever. They'd see the failings of a policy. They vote Democrat because they want to be popular, because that's the cool, popular thing to do. And I just want to say to everyone I attended college with at the University of Minnesota, all you privileged, genuinely privileged liberal white kids who went to like Sally's and you had beer and you had apps and you had pizza. Meanwhile, me and like 2% maybe we're actually working. How's that working? How's it is the paying the taxes? How is that? Like you got your dream. You all knew everything at 19. Coming from West Bloomington and all the fancy hoity-toity suburbs from Linden Hills. Your daddy worked at Cargill. You just know everything. How is that now that you got a house and you're paying taxes? Your kids get to go to those absolutely shit schools. Oh, oh. Yeah, Portland is another. I would say Portland is, if there's a competition where white people hate themselves the most, Portland's number 1, Seattle's number 2, Minneapolis, St. Paul number 3. I will agree with you there. They're the Minnesota gets the copper. Wait, what? No, the bronze. The bronze. Gold goes to Portland. Silver, a close second, by the way, goes to Seattle, and then the bronze goes to Minneapolis. So, we got super chats. Look at this super chats. But just what? I mean, now they get to live in their filth. I know a couple couples who have kids now, white children, and they love their politics more than their kids because we want our teachers. We want our kids to go to the public schools so they understand. Like what? Like what it's like to get shot? What it's like to be hated? What? Okay. They want to be popular more than... You think I make it up? Michael Maker, $5. Yeah, but all those good Somali restaurants in the city. I want my son Caden to have a cultured life. Minneapolis, white women. I notice it's just the mom and not the dad. Wiz Division Productions, $2. We did it, Karen. We saved the city. You got it. Oh, what was that? It's all right, everyone. You're safe. We've taken care of the terrorists. The city is all destroyed. What was it? Team America, World Police. Wholesome DJ Aftershock, $5. I would force low-income housing to be built in Wayzata, Maple Grove. And they're voting for it. They're voting for it, dude. They are. They are. Those areas need diversity in crime and lower school test scores. They absolutely do. And I keep telling you, they're going to do it to themselves. Don't get angry. Just be happy. They're doing it to themselves. All these people. There's no more places to go in Minneapolis. What happened to all the microbrews? What happened to all the restaurants? We got a lot of culture here. That guy opened up a shop. It'll be open for 6 months until he runs out of money because no one's coming downtown anymore. Wholesome DJ Aftershock, $5. Yep, all the liberal white women in the suburbs. You talk about absolutely, and some men too. Don't let's not just throw it all on women. The last Republican they voted for was Romney in 2012 and Eric Paulson in 2016. Yeah, and then the rich kid from the what's that? Wagenstein, Phillips Vodka, the Phillips booze brand. Their trust fund kid ran, and he got elected because he ran against Eric Paulson. I recognize that name. Oh, he's a good Minnesotan, don't you know? Oh, I'll get the raisins later? Okay, good, because I'm such a bad person. All right, I don't know, celebrate, enjoy. We just had fireworks. It was nice up here. There was no crime. I don't know, because the cops wouldn't tolerate it. Because the citizens would fire back. Dude, everyone here is armed. It's great. I had to upgrade to a 45 for the mountain lions, but I still carry my 9mm practicing. I did it, even though I probably don't need it. I need it here less than anywhere else. You never know. People from Wyoming might come on over after their sister refuses them sex. All right, that's enough. That's enough now. Enough crash talk. I will see you guys later. Oh, wait, one more. The book link below. Enjoy the Decline. For all you dumb Minnesotans who are Republicans are still living there. But my parents are here. But they got good school. You spineless, cucky Republicans of Minnesota who, I can't leave, don't you know? My daughter, my precious widow princess, she's gonna go to McAllister and study music. And I have signed a third mortgage on my house for my precious widow princess to come back and tell me I'm part of the patriarchy. I'm sorry. I forgot. The Minnesota Republicans are just as pussyish as the Democrats. None of you are leaving. Just go down, get some, what's it called? Coconut oil, and spread them ass cheeks, Minnesota Republicans. Just spread them ass cheeks. They got good scores. And let me guess, you like the seasons. Christoph Anon, $5. Build projects under ritzy neighborhoods. Chuds emerge at night and eat them. What's a chud? Hang on, let's look up chud. Today's donations go to pay for my poker entry. Chud. The chud. Cannibalistic human underground dwellers. It's a movie. 1.25 million. Box office 4.7 million. That's great. They made a lot of money. Chud, 1984 American science fiction horror film. Oh, that's why it's so. Cannibalistic human underground dwellers. So this is the movie. I think you mean a cultural reference. Is chud a derogatory term? Following the Russian conquest of Finland, an increasing content pins the word chud to be disparaging and hinting at serfdom. I don't know I don't know what are you sure that's right? Oh, chiefly US Internet, sometimes a person on the political right and or who holds sociopolitical views seem to be regressive or bigoted. Oh, all right. So it's a now I forgot the context. Bill Ritzy, what the conservatives come out and I don't know. I think I have the wrong reference for your phrase there, Christoph, but I appreciate it. We all learned a lesson about multiple uses of the word chud. All right. See you guys later, don't you know? Toodles.